We are down to our final day of group play, the last chance for all the teams to make it into the quarterfinals of the in-season tournament. That's Boom. I did not know what was happening, but Boom, talking about going into my shot.
Yeah.
Also, take a look at who's trying to make it to the quarterfinals here. Golden State and Sacramento, big game because Golden State need to win if they want a chance.
Sorry, pumasok na ako kasi nakita na ako eh.
Oo.
So, but pumasok, that's what you want. You know, first of all, Pao, let us appreciate the fact that the IST or the in-season tournament has really engaged
Yes.
a lot of the fans and the players.
Yes.
Because here we are talking about crucial games, knockout games, or winning shot games in November.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So this is exactly what the NBA wanted, and this is what we're getting. And we're getting it from two teams that were playing, for the finals
Yeah.
last year. You mentioned Golden State versus Sacramento, and there are certain scenarios
Yeah.
for this to happen.
What I love is how complicated it can get.
It can.
Because we're now talking about point differentials. We're now talking about possibilities and scenarios. There's a few there for Golden State to make it in, but of course Milwaukee in that group as well. But let's go to something even more complicated. Itong Milwaukee and Miami matchup that we're gonna look at in the East Group B, boom, ito, pwede mag three-way tie
Correct.
in this pool, and now you have to take a look at all the differentials.
And one of the reasons why this got more complicated was the other day, Miami, who were 2-0 going into their game against New York, were leading by 21 points in the third quarter and then lost by 2 to the New York Knicks. Kaya naging complicated because all of a sudden now they're 2-1. And then Milwaukee, who at that time had a plus 34 quotient differential, that was working for them. So this is what's making... We're talking about this in November.
There's a trophy on the line in November, and the only way to make it, it feels like towards the end of that regular season when you're trying to jostle for position. But right now, you just want to get in. You just want to make it into this one. And of course...
So Milwaukee and Miami are playing tomorrow.
Yes,
That's
they
the one
are.
tomorrow, right? So what do you think there?
Well, you know...
Milwaukee's getting together.
Milwaukee's
They're
getting
starting to
together,
win.
yeah. But then every time you talk about Miami, we always talk about what they can do when they're the underdogs, when they're the team that needs to scrap it out. They normally decide to do that. So let's see what happens then. But then, boom, again, just really excited for what's going to happen here. Any X factors already thinking about?
Yeah, well, the biggest X factor, in my opinion, for this Milwaukee-Miami matchup tomorrow is whether Miami's going to be healthy, because they lost 4 players in the Brooklyn game the other day.
True.
So we'll see who's going to be available for Coach Spo.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all the time. Download Pilipinas Live now.